some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Misses everything. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Nearly gets the edge. Rana with a great delivery there. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Yes. Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
11 runs added there. The Super Kings are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
No. Terrible shot. Beats the field with a great shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Couldn't get it through the field. Jeez, timed that well.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 6 off it. The Super Kings, 17 for none.
Excellent first over, and they've followed up with a solid second over of the power play. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. There's a chance if it hits. Rocks back and dispatches that with absolute disdain. Just beats the infielder though.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Might look to go big again here.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing, and that could be 4. End of the over. 8 off it. The Super Kings, 25 for none.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Swept away but finds the fielder. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on. We'll collect that one, though. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 3 added in that over. The Super Kings are 28 for 1. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Nicked it. Aurora with a huge appeal. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Goes over the top with that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
यार ये तो वाइड था यार. ये भी वाइड है. नहीं देगा. क्या रहे हैं साले.
Norkia from the south end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Conway drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
आज CSK ही जीतेगा भाइयों, आज CSK ही जीतेगा.
Shot finds the gap with that one.
संजू सैमसन की एक और 50 आएगी आज, और ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ फिर आज भाग जाएगा.
Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Power and precision in that shot.
Face with peeking eye.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Russell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Dubé has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on...
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Trouble. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. End of the over. 9 off it. The Super Kings are 74 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. 8 runs out of there. The Super Kings are 82 for 2. Narayan into the attack now from the south end. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot through the gap.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's a confident appeal. Five runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 87 for 2. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Bowling fielders look really confident. Misses everything. Beats the field with a great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Oi, yaar.
The Super Kings are 91 for 2. Rana back on now. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Just focus on getting the next delivery right. Thick edge.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over. Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Swept away, but finds the field.
Oi, yaar.
A great catch at point. What a catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Great innings comes to an end. Performance, but got to go back to the pavilion now.
Couldn't get it through the field. 16 runs added there. The Super Kings are 107 for 3. Chakravarti from the north end. They've gone up here. Cuts that off well in the infield. Needs a direct hit. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Super Kings are 115 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Edged it. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beautiful timing there off the front foot.
Shot,
it's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
No. Terrible shot.
भाई लाइक वाइक भी कर दियो करो यार। पेज नया है इसका मतलब तुम लोग सपोर्ट नहीं करोगे।
End of the over. The Super Kings are 126 for 3. Narayan back into the attack.
Thumbs up.
आजा सिंगल है, इजी सिंगल है।
And the keeper
Hey, yeah.
Gone. Fine catch.
सैड बैट्समैन आउट हो गया। शिट।
A long walk back.
नहीं ये हुआ है, ये तो ठीक है चलेगा।
Not been a good knock.
MSD
From someone of this skill level.
That's a long way.
स्पिनरों को मारने के लिए MSD की जरूरत है।
Straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Onto that early, that could be
चौका होना तो चाहिए, पकड़ लेगा।
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
अरे यार ये क्या था?
Narayan with a great delivery there. End of the over, 6 off it. The Super Kings are 132 for 4. Chakravarti has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Two straight and punch through the leg side. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Hey.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Chakravarti ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
ऐसे तो नहीं चलेगा बबुआ, रन कैसे बनेंगे?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here. Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Finds the fielder with that shot.
अभी आउट हो जाता भाई, 100 नहीं दौड़। टीम में 45 चाहिए। बॉलर भी आया है तेरे पास तेरे लायक। MS धोनी। ओए नहीं, कम बैक। सबको मारेगा।
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Wow, that's missed a lot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. How will the bowler respond?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 153 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
There's a chance if it hits. Doesn't beat the infield. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Five runs added in the over. The Super Kings, 158 for 4. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Cracks off the bat, nice shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Russell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a lovely flowing drive.
169 का टारगेट मुश्किल है डिफेंड करना.
And the innings comes to an end. Kolkata will need 169 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Pathirana coming in.
अरे वहाँ पे टट्टी आना कभी सीधा नहीं डालता रियल मैच में भी नहीं इधर भी नहीं पकड़ लो
Big edge, where's that going?
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Needs a dot ball.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 10 off it. Kolkata, 10 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Ahmed, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Narain watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Straight to the fielder. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Lil.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control, and finds the boundary.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Perfectly timed.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Face with peeking eye. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Rolling on the floor laughing. Thumbs up.
Couldn't get it through the field. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Ahmed from the south end. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. There's a chance if it hits. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide of square leg. Could be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Great shot through the gap. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Kolkata, 46. For 1.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Curran, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Misses everything. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be four.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the fifth, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Everyone's gone up.
Wicket loading, wicket loading, wicket loading. Jadeja, you can do it. Oi!
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Jadeja with a great delivery there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Ashwin, the spinner, coming into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto the front foot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Great commitment. Hit that hard and fast.
पीछे कैसे मार गया भाई? आगे बढ़ के पीछे घुमाया ये कैसा?
End of the over. Kolkata 70 for 1. You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Donny, some good hands. Couldn't really tell live. The umpire might take a quick look. Ashwin from the north end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Wow, that's missed the lot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edge, but it drops safely. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Missed it. That was a chance. Dragged out and put away. Pulled that with great power. It's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Jadeja straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Finally bowled hua.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
He was quick onto that in the infield. Drilled it way too short. That's been dispatched to the boundary to Raider knots.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Nice shot, but straight to gully. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Jeez, timed that well.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward.
रुकना पड़ेगा कलकत्ता को भाई, वरना जीत जाएंगे आराम से. धोनी दिमाग लगा. बच गया फिर से. अश्विन कम ऑन, विकेट चाहिए अश्विन, विकेट चाहिए. ये बॉल पे विकेट चाहिए.
Super King has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. This should be close. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
Finally.
Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
Taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. 4 runs added in the over. Kolkata 108 for 3. Ashwin from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot through the gap.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary. How will he reply?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
स्विन विकेटलेस जाएगा यार, ऐसे कैसे?
Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Ravindra, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
धोनी क्या कर रहा है यार?
Whacked away.
You can't fault the bowler.
ये तो शॉट पे गजब था.
Is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a bruiser maximum.
गजब मार दिया यार, चढ़ के मार दिया.
Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Great shot, pulled straight to back and square leg though. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
भाई लाइक कर दो यार, लाइक कर दो प्लीज.
Ravindra straight
अरे
through.
बोल्ड.
The batter was late on that one.
Hold him, pass.
Well, the end of a productive innings.
चलो जीत सकते हैं, चलो.
Fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Lots of pressure coming in the back. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north.
पीछे मार गया.
That one, it is racing to the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Bolt stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Massive outside edge.
चलो चलो 6 की रन रेट भी नहीं मारने देनी है अपने को.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Thanks bro, जो भी आया देखने के लिए.
Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. Should be able to get a single out.
घुमाए और विकेट आ गया.
Straight through, good swing coming back in.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. This should be close.
ओए पकड़ के बाहर चलो गया भाई.
You are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Frankie.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Beats the field with a great shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on. Collect that one, though. Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off.
चल भाई खत्म ही कर दे ले
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Kolkata, 163 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That just drifted a bit.